Yeah, I don't know what Autumn's deal is, but I don't trust her. Nope. These hoes ain't loyal. Everybody, it is your favorite Auntie Mo, and we are back again, y'all, for the episode review to P-Valley. This is episode 2 and 3 of the show. I'm combining it into one review for you guys. Y'all know how I do. If you have not done so just yet, as always, my church announcements, please subscribe to my channel. I sure enough appreciate you. Let me know you stopped by. Give me a thumbs up. Then make sure your notifications are turned on. Look here, y'all. I don't want this review to be long. Y'all know there are a lot of details that go into P-Valley. So hopefully y'all are ready for this review because I'm ready to give it to you, y'all. Let's go and get up into it. Episode starts off with dingling, y'all. Ooh, some good old dick. I loved it, all up in the camera and all of that. You got this light-skinned dude. He's in this S&M room with Mercedes and Mississippi, right? They end up beating his ass, whips and chains and all of that, girl. He just goddamn loving it. Then you got Autumn. She's giving this lap dance to this masculine female or whatever, right? Autumn trying to see like what the hell is going on in there. You know, she dancing, but she peeping like, what the fuck is they doing up in there? Is that some shit I can goddamn do? Then she sees Diamond comes and brings a box to the damn door that the room that they was in, like the little paradise room, that's when Mercedes and Mississippi had light-skinned dude in there whooping his ass or whatever, right? Diamond comes to the room, knocks on the door, ends up giving him this box. It's a whip in there. As they close the door, they hear him in there getting his goddamn ass whipped. Diamond see Autumn over there trying to peek the scene. He like, bitch, I'm gonna need you to pay attention to what the fuck it is you got going on. You worry about the wrong goddamn thing. So y'all, here we go. We get into the club and it's popping like a motherfucker in there. You got this chick that ends up walking out the back. She got on this little fur or whatever, fucking mink or goddamn Furby. I don't know what the hell she had on. It was a bomb ass fur. The goddamn club is popping, bitch. Any clubs you go in that's playing city girls, real ass bitch get fucked by a nigga, big burger bag, hold 5-6 figures, that's when you know the club is goddamn popping. It's money flowing everywhere. Then you see the light-skinned dude that was back there in the paradise room with Mercedes in Mississippi. His name is Corbin, right? Him and Uncle Clifford real cool or whatever. He was telling Uncle Clifford like, look here, Fantasy Fridays is lit to the motherfucker. I got my ass whooping. I was loving it. Then we see Autumn, child. She trying to hurry up and ski past Uncle Clifford. Uncle Clifford see her ass and like, bitch, hold on. I'm gonna need your motherfucking ID. What the hell is it at? I'm gonna say I prefer to get paid under the table like my take. Uncle Clifford like, hold on, bitch. What I look like, Wesley Snipes to you? We don't do tax evasion up in this goddamn paint. I'm gonna need your goddamn ID. She was like, oh, okay, well, since when does a brothel need to have tax papers on their hoes? Uncle Clifford tell her, hold on, bitch, contrary to popular belief, rule number 67 of the paint, ain't no hoes up in this house. God damn it. You gonna work, I'm gonna need your goddamn ID. She's like, okay, so I guess what Mercedes and Mississippi do up in the paradise room is just twerking. He let her know, hold on, bitch, only them hoes has been here. Mississippi men knows what the hell goes on in the paradise room. And bitch, unless you give me your goddamn ID, you ain't gonna know what the hell going on up and down one of none of these goddamn rooms. She tries to tell Uncle Clifford, like, Uncle Clifford, look, it's some bullshit that I'm in here like, bitch, I don't care. I'm gonna need your ID come morning time. On period, poo. Y'all, next we got this old nasty bitch coming up out the bathroom and took a nasty little old good shit. Her name is Toy, one of the strippers, girl. She come out the bathroom, done funked up the whole goddamn dressing room. My Tay had to tell her bitch, I told you lay off the pollo. He told that bitch stay off them Parmesan wings. You know you got them goddamn bad guts. We see Autumn come in the dressing room. She goes straight into one of the stalls. Mississippi is like, damn, the bitch been here for a week. We all bucket naked. Why she still going in the goddamn stall and changing? That's because the bitch got liquor in a gat in her goddamn bag and she don't need you bitches up in her business. This whole Autumn, my third eye is on her. I don't know what's up with this bitch, but I don't trust this bitch. Y'all, we got Uncle Clifford and Big L. They in the back at their little illegal check cashing place thing that they got in the back of the club or whatever, right? Next thing you know, the Mexican dudes is out there fighting. I don't know what happened, but one of the homeboys was trying to holler at the other homeboy's esposa. Because I just heard him say something about his wife, and he was like, nigga, I'm gonna fuck you up over my wife. That's what it had to do with, that's what they was out there fighting for, right? Big L tells Uncle Clifford, like, look here, these goddamn messes out here wilding. We gonna need to clear this shit up. And I don't need the laws around here. Speaking of which, when your homeboy Duffy supposed to be coming and getting all this goddamn oxy out the refrigerator because they holding oxy for somebody. He he said that the highways is all flooded from Houston, so as soon as he can get here, he gonna be here next week to get the goddamn oxy out the refrigerator. Motherfucking Big L was like, good, because the little money that we get from this little check cashing thing from these Mexicans gonna be enough for us to keep this goddamn club. He calls Big Clifford out, shows him the bill that he owes 55 stacks to keep the goddamn club. $55,000 to keep the goddamn club. Uncle Clifford like, nigga, what I tell you about going through my motherfucking mail? He's like, nigga, damn all of that. I'm a 2-striker. My third one, nigga, I'm locked up. They ain't gonna let me out. So you gonna need to keep this goddamn club, because where the fuck else am I gonna go with two-time felon as it is? I need this motherfucking club, nigga. Uncle Clifford tells him, look here, we gonna have some money coming in the next few days, because we gonna do a little bucket naked car wash or whatever. When we get that money to ching, I'm gonna use that to pay off what I gotta do for the club. He's like, nigga, we gonna need a lot more money, some goddamn ass shaking car wash money to pay off this goddamn club. He's like, look here, nigga, don't worry about it though. Child, next thing you know, Uncle Clifford leaves up out the club. He goes to his car. He in his car, he stressed out, smokes cigarette and shit. He goes to his glove box to a whole slew of other bills that he got in there, right? He stressed the fuck out. Next thing you know, Lil Murder pops up out the nigga back seat. But I had already seen when the camera was going to his car, you could see that there was somebody sitting in his back seat. Lil Murder trying to find out why he paid Uncle Clifford to play his whack ass song, the girls wanna sit on my lap. And then no girls wanna sit on his lap. Uncle Clifford like, look at nigga, you have to make some of these hoes wanna shake their ass too. Cause the music that she making right now, it ain't my goddamn fault. They don't wanna goddamn do that shit. You gonna have to go back to the lab, whip something up in the kitchen, and then come back and holler at me and let me know. But right now, these hoes don't wanna bounce their ass to your shit. It's just what it is. Child, then they get to talking. Goddamn Lil Murder say, I tried to give you the D. You don't want to take the D. I was like, oh, no, what now is we talking about? Child, that did a little flashback to something. Lil Murder sucked Uncle Clifford off. I thought it was the other way around. I said, well, now, let me find out Lil Murder is a power bottom. Mercedes go out jogging with this big swole neck face ass pit bull. That nigga look like Cujo. And then she running beside him looking like Xena Wonder Princess Warrior. I mean, the bitch is bad. Mercedes is my dog. I don't give a shit. Bitch, Mercedes is my girl. So she jogging, looking cute around the little neighborhood, trying to look like Miss Park or whatever. She see this little fine ass goddamn fella out there fixing on his car. Bitch, I would have been this same thing. Oh, hey. I ain't even see you over there, nigga. What is you doing? I ain't even see you over there. Child, he outside fixing on his car. She goes over there, talk to him. He like, what's up, Mercedes? I heard she about to have your little last dance or whatever. She looks down at the nigga ankle. He got an ankle bracelet on. The kind that the fellas track your ass with. She like, nigga, well, you ain't gonna be coming to my goddamn last dance now with that ankle bracelet on. He said, oh, Sean, don't even worry about it. I got a fat nigga to babysit it for me for a sandwich. Nigga gonna be there. I said, oh, word? Okay. Let me stop. He was fine in the motherfucker. I'm sorry. He was fine as hell. Mercedes, get him, girl. Child, we got Patrice at the church house talking with this crooked ass pastor of hers. Patrice is Mercedes' mama, right? Now, she had called Mercedes and left a message for her. Was like, look at here, you supposed to come and leave your ties down at the church. I'm waiting on you, whoop de whoop, yada, 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 right? Somebody comes and breaks in and is like, we need you to practice singing or whatever. She like, you mean that Sister Woodbine? The girl was like, bitch, whatever. Practice, bitch, you won't. The pastor ends up coming in because she was finna get out there. Like I said, she finna go to choir practice or whatever. The pastor comes in and was like, hey, look here. What happened to your daughter and the tithes and offerings she's supposed to make towards the church? You know what I'm saying? You sure look good in the pulpit. Why must we just use your voice for singing? I don't know, some slick shit like that he said to her. Then he flirting with her. Basically, he wants her to ask Mercedes for some money because he know Mercedes is out there twerking that ass, getting that money. That's where a lot of that money for the goddamn church comes from. So he wants her to go back and ask Mercedes for some more goddamn money. I ain't trying to flirt with her. Then he goes and pulls this feather off her eyelash. That bitch was big. I thought it was a motherfucking toenail that came off the goddamn eyelash. That bitch, you been in that plucking their fucking toenails. That was a big ass goddamn feather. Shit. So we got Autumn doing some old shady shit, right? Autumn tries to use her phone. Her phone is because you remember she spilled liquor on it with a drunk ass. She goes downstairs to the payphone, calls FEMA. She asked FEMA, have they found the body? Now she got 2 IDs, not just that Lakeisha Savage one. She had another one. She was like, yes, I'm trying to call and see if you find anything about Lakeisha Savage. The girl was like, no, we haven't found her body. Then she asked about another name for another ID she had. And the one was like, I'm sorry, you know, her body was found, whoop-de-whoop, yada, yada, yada. So Autumn throws that idea away. Then Autumn's like, let me ask you about one more person. Montavious Hill. I was like, that's a fucking name for you, Montavious. Shout out to any Montaviouses that's out there that's watching this, or anybody that you know named Montavious, but bitch, you know that's one of our names. That's a name like this and not like this. Shout out to fucking Doniva. They say, nah, girl, he's still alive. That's good, ain't it? And I'm thinking that that's probably her baby daddy, her ex-husband, or something we don't know. But it's probably the dude that was beating her ass. But either way it go, she now finna use this Lakeisha Savage bitch because she kept hold of her ID. This Autumn chick, I don't know her. I don't know her. She's sketchy as shit. Then you got Andre shady ass looking at the computer with the plans to the Promised Land Casino. He's looking at all the different plans to that. He also got a picture of Autumn on his computer screen. Is sketchy. The last picture that he took of her on at the end of the last episode, yeah, he got that picture on his computer. What is you doing, nigga? What is you doing? So y'all, we have this next scene where Andre is taking pictures in this cotton field, right? And as he's out there taking the pictures, you hear this guy say, well, why don't you go ahead and pick you some? It's this white guy. Andre turns around, he looks at him like, motherfucker, what? He said, the white guy says to him, well, normally when tourists come, they want to pick the cotton as a souvenir to take back with them, right? So this land that he's on, it's an old plantation cotton picking house or whatever, right? Andre is there because that land is what they also want for the casino that they're building on, right? It's 2 brothers there, Wayne and Wyatt. They're willing to sell their part of the land so they can, you know, get whatever shares or whatever they're going to get from the casino, or the money from the casino for the land or whatever, right? Now, the 2 of them are ready. They have already signed the papers. Now, Andre is like, okay, well, we need one more signature from the other brother because it's 3 brothers, right? One of the brothers gets a text from the 3rd brother saying that he's not going to make it. He's not going to make it there to sign the paperwork. So the 2 brothers get pissed off. They're like, well, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? How in the hell he just going to do this? You know, we trying to get this money. One of the brothers says something like the brother from another mother. Something like that. He said, I miss it, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I miss shit. But Andre tells them, like, you know, look here. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm trying to holler at him, see what I can do about getting him to sign over, you know, his part of the land. Because the brothers was going to go holler at them, but the way they was talking about him, it seemed like they really don't fuck with him, right? Mercedes got her dancing dolls outside of the new, this little building, whatever, right? And so they out there thinking that they finna practice on this goddamn hot-ass concrete. She tells them, no, that this is going to be the new gym for the Chucka Lisa challenges. It's a cute little scene or whatever. So they outside the new little gym. Then you got these old pervert hood-ass niggas come up, you know, just being nasty. Being perverted and managed. You see these little babies out here, you little nasty bastards. So y'all, we at the Pank, and it's the annual soap down. It's titties, ass, and soap every goddamn well. It's their annual little car wash or whatever, right? Then you get this nigga that pulls up in his black ass. Was it a Hummer? I think it was a Hummer bumping that Gorilla Zoe, bitch. That's my song. You want a hood nigga. I keep the perk by the time. Hey, y'all know we run the town. That's my motherfucking song. He comes up out the car, whatever. Uncle Clifford goes over to him. They end up going back and forth. Turns out he's the fucking mayor that pulled up in that black Hummer, whatever, right? He wants to, basically, him and Uncle Clifford get into it because the mayor's like, look here. You know what I'm saying? We'll sell liquor in your club as long as your bitches put on some tops. Uncle Clifford is like, look here, what kind of titty boy don't sell no titties? So they just going back and forth about that or whatever, right? Then Uncle Clifford tells Mercedes and Autumn to come and wash their car. He wants that motherfucker so clean, he gonna fuck that car. I was like, oh shit, come clean my car that goddamn good. I don't want to fuck it, but I want it to be that goddamn clean. They inside cleaning the car or whatever, right? Mercedes and Autumn. Mercedes asked Autumn to hand her some of that Mr. Leather. You know, she in there cleaning it down or whatever. Autumn old petty ass is like, it's all empty. We ain't got no more. Mercedes like, oh shit. So she gets out the car to go get some goddamn more Mr. Leather. This bitch Autumn had a full damn bottle of Mr. Leather in there any fucking way with her stupid ass. So Mercedes closes the door. Autumn is still in there, you know, cleaning down the car. Then she starts to like gaze off for a minute. She starts daydreaming. Once again, here she go with these fucking flashbacks. She starts having a flashback to her being in the car. And as she's inside of the car, they're also washing the car. So there's water that's coming down over the car. She then starts to have another PTS traumatic episode. She's trying to get out the car thinking that the car is flooding. She can't get out the back. So she opens up the sunroof. All the water comes in the car. She jumps out the top of the sunroof, hysterical crying, runs to the arms of Uncle Clifford. Uncle Clifford like, bitch, what's wrong with you? She's talking about, oh, Mercedes locked the door. She left me in there. I couldn't breathe the water. She left me in there. Mississippi is like, bitch, the child lock is on. Ain't nobody locked you in that fucking car. What the fuck is wrong with you? Uncle Clifford tell Mercedes, take this bitch home. She tripping. Take this hoe home right now. She try to say, I'm good. I'm good. He said, no, bitch. No, bitch. Nah, bitch, you're not good. Mercedes ends up taking her home or whatever, right? Mercedes tries to walk into the door. I'm just brushes her ass off like, bitch, I said I'm good. She's like, but I'm from the South, bitch, I'm trying to walk you to your motherfucking door. She tries to walk into the door. She ain't even offer her in for no red drink or nothing like that. I was like, oh, bitch, just rude. Later on that night, Autumn is asleep and she gets woken up by her phone, child. She ended up putting her phone in a bag of rice to get it to dry out. Her phone ends up turning on. The light from the phone is actually what wakes her up. So girl, she sees it. She ends up getting her picture. She's looking at the picture of her and this little girl. Then she sees this picture of her and this dude on there. I'm thinking that's probably Montavious' goddamn ass, whoever the fuck that is, right? Later on, we see her in another scene where she's in this laundry room and she's on a computer. She's wiring $9,000 to Lakeisha Savage. I'm like, that's what that hoe was trying to get that motherfucking ID for. I'm telling you, I don't know what's up with this bitch Autumn. I don't know if she got good intentions or bad intentions, but something is telling me, bitch, you shady. She shady. Uncle Clifford gets into it with the cook child. The cook quits because he wants some goddamn brains. He said, I ain't making not now another wing. Not now another fry, none of this bitch till y'all goddamn pay me. Uncle Clifford like, nigga, I can't pay you. Fuck you anyway. Your goddamn wings is giving these bitches gas. They farting all over the motherfucking customers. We don't goddamn care. So the cook ends up leaving. He damn near breaks down in the parking lot. Just then Mercedes, Gidget, and Mississippi walk up, and Mercedes had to put Uncle Clifford back in his place, remind him who the fuck he is. Nigga, you was Uncle Clifford. You don't let these hoes break you. You break these hoes. Big L and Uncle Clifford, now they asses in the goddamn kitchen trying to cook the wings and the hot fries and all of this shit. They gonna try to make it do what it do. They ain't got no goddamn cook. Next thing you know, Lil Murder come bust his ass up in there with a new track that he wants Uncle Clifford to hear. Uncle Clifford listened to it. He was like, it's still some more bullshit. I done told you, but them hoes wanna sit on your lap. You need to go holler at DJ Napscared. He know what the hell to do. So Lil Murder see them backed up in there in the kitchen. He was like, hey man, y'all gonna have to do something about these motherfucking wings. Your homegirl farted on my homeboy last week. I was like, god damn, bitch, you throwing ass or gas. Like, what the fuck? So he tells him what he needs to do with them wings to make them work. He tells him he needs to cook the wings in can of butter. Fucking genius. Get these niggas on it and they gonna end up spending all they goddamn money. And so that's just what the hell they did. He back there sauteing and marinating and flipping and whipping. I say, goddamn, I want a weed wing. Shit look good. So we have Corbin and Andre in this little private room and they getting a lap dance from Toy, old gassy ass, and she eating some fucking wings. Didn't Mate tell you to keep your gassy IBS ass off them goddamn wings, bitch? Finna fuck it up in here. They in there getting a little lap dance from her or whatever. Then she ends up leaving out of there, and so Andre is trying to talk to Corbin. He is the brother of Wayne and Wyatt. He's also the guy that was at the beginning getting his ass beat by Mercedes in Mississippi and little S&M type shit. I said, look at you. You stay up in the goddamn paint, don't you? He's basically saying Corbin wants to lease the land to the casino so that it can grow money over time. He doesn't just want to sell it just for that one lump sum of money and that's all you get. You don't get no goddamn more or whatever, right? So as they're talking about it, Autumn ends up coming in there and she starts giving a lap dance on him, whatever, right? Now, as they're steady talking about plans for the casino, Autumn is ear hustling all of this going on. Because once the nigga said, I'm about to be a millionaire, she was like, I'm listening. Shit, what these niggas talking about? Bitch, I'd have been the same goddamn way trying to find what the fuck is going on. Now, Corbin say he trying to make this money train go because he actually didn't get recognized as being a child until after his dad died. What had happened was Corbin is the child of the maid. The daddy slept with the maid, had Corbin. The other two brothers, I don't know if they didn't know about it or what, but from what Corbin says is that he didn't actually get his reparations until the daddy died and he left his ass in the will. That's good. Shit, that's fine. So Corbin actually pays for Autumn to give Andre a lap dance up in the paradise room or whatever, right? So they're up in the room and she tries to dance for him. Then he tells her to sit down. I don't know if he was feeling uncomfortable or what it was. But nigga, like, come on now. You already up in there. Stop playing. You know you want a motherfucking lap dance. But he tells her to sit down or whatever. They talk. They have a little conversation. Then she starts to dance for him. He sees her C-section scar and shows her the scar that he has on his chest. He said he was born with his heart outside his chest or whatever right there, right? And so she makes a statement like, well, I wonder how that feels. And he was like, well, I guess not much different from having a baby. Nigga, what? You don't even remember when that shit happened to you. Bitches remember that. Like, what the fuck? So she kind of gets offended and she gets up and leaves. And so he ends up, before she leaves, he actually ends up paying her money that Corbin had gave him. Corbin gave him a stack as a kickback that he wanted for him, basically to find some people that would rather lease the land or find somebody within the promised land, something casino foundation or whoever that's willing to lease out the land to them instead of buying it to them. He says this will be your little kickback or whatever, right? Now Andre say he too good for a kickback, so he didn't take that money. He ended up giving that money to Autumn instead. I was like, damn, bitch, you ain't even have to really dance on the nigga. You got a stack. Bitch, I'm in the wrong field. So y'all, it's the end of the night and this tip out or whatever, right? Everybody come in and they give their little money. Mercedes come in, drop bank. Autumn comes in and drops even bigger fucking bank. Everybody looking at her like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me one damn client came in and dropped the whole stack on you? So of course everybody in there thinking that she done fucked for $1 to get her little bitty money. She was like, nah, bitch, I ain't got to do the shit that you do. Her and Mercedes almost end up getting up into it. Uncle Clifford had to break it up, told them hoes to get on up out of there. And so as Autumn is getting ready to leave, Uncle Clifford stops her. He's like, hold on, bitch, hold on. I think you owe me something. Where your motherfucking ID at? She gives him the ID of Lakeisha Savage. And he was like, oh, okay, you don't look like no Lakeisha. Your birthday right around the corner. What kind of cake you like? She was like, oh, I like chocolate. He's like, you old lying ass bitch. She's like, nigga, I do like chocolate. That's my motherfucking favorite. He was like, well, bitch, your birthday ain't right around the corner. Because he said something about you a Sagittarius or something like that. The birthday on there is in May. And I believe that's Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. But if I'm wrong, y'all nicely correct me. Don't come at me sideways. But he was like, bitch, you lying because this ain't your zodiac sign ain't with the birthday. So he calls her out on that goddamn ID being fake. So he was like, well, you know, you lying about the ID, you lying about how you got that money as well. And she was like, no, I didn't. That lawyer dude was over there talking with that guy about this casino and this plans for this casino, this and the other. And when she says that piques Clifford's interest, he was like, casino? What you talking about, a motherfucker casino? It's a casino coming to Chuckalisa. He was like, oh, you didn't know about it? So basically, long story short, he tells her, as soon as you give me some tea on this goddamn casino that's being built, then bitch, I give you your ID back. No tea, no ID. You know what I'm saying? You can use whatever lips you want to use, but bitch, I'm gonna need my motherfucking tea. She tries to tell her, you ain't my pimp. She said, yeah, bitch, but I'm your employer with a fake ass ID. Run me my motherfucking tea. Girl, Mercedes goes home and her crazy ass mama sitting on her goddamn front porch and was like, I've been calling and texting you. Why you ain't picked up my motherfucking messages and none of that shit? You ain't came to the church and paid your tithes. Mercedes is like, it and I'm not fin to. Cause look here, I'm gonna need them 20 stacks back that I gave you come next week. Cause I got some shit that I gotta goddamn do. Autumn drunk ass ends up calling Andre And Andre was on the phone with his wife, with the wedding ring on and everything, on the phone with his wife. When she calls, he gets off the phone with his wife and, gets on the phone with Autumn, right? And so Autumn is like, so did that really happen to you when you was a child? He was like, yeah. Next thing you know, you hear this bitch moaning and all of that on the phone. One thing led to another. These niggas start having phone sex that quick. I was like, God damn. But goddamn. I'm here for it, but damn. Bitch, that turned you on that nigga said his heart was born outside his chest? Bitch, what? They end up having phone sex and it's hot and steamy. I give him that. The shit is Little Caesar's pizza, hot and steamy. The nigga ends up busting a nut all over his goddamn stomach. I was surprised. Stars, you did not disappoint me. Let me tell you, Stars, you goddamn disappoint me. I was damn sure proud of that episode. He busted all over his stomach. I was like, Then she hung up on his ass. Now you sitting up there laying like a broke dick dog with your dick in your hands and nut on your stomach and you don't know what the fuck to do. That episode ends with Uncle Clifford getting in his goddamn car. He pulls down his sun visor and damn little murder done stashed the CD in this nigga car. Like, nigga, you gonna play my shit today, goddamn it. So y'all, we got Mercedes on the pole doing some old sexy Cirque du Soleil, old sensual dance or whatever. And it looks like she's in the club all by herself. But she's dancing for this dude. She calls him Coach. Girl, he one of them old school niggas in there like, girl, let me take you away from here, girl. You don't need to be doing this, girl. I can take care of you. Let me be your manager. Come on now. She tells him, look here, Coach. This fantasy right here is cheap. In real life, nigga, I'm expensive as fuck and you can't afford me, goddammit. She gets her money, she walks off. Next thing you know, bitch, the club is just lit. So I don't know if she was in there entertaining him by her damn self or if it was like, look here, when Mercedes is on the floor, you bitches bow down. And when I'm done, when it's G-string pop, nigga, you stop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was like. So girl, we got Autumn and Gidget at the hair store. She gotta go get her some new hair. Cause you know what I'm saying? She gotta get this money from these niggas. So girl, she goes to get her little blonde wig. She got a new attitude, child. She in the club and she is hustling, making that money. I wasn't mad at you, Autumn, girl. I wasn't mad at you. By the end of the night, she going and doing tip out again. Uncle Clifford is like, okay, so what's up with my goddamn tea? She said, well, I called, I left him messages, voicemails, and all of that. The nigga ain't called me back. He like, well, nigga, you gonna have to do something. You want this motherfucking ID back. I don't know what to tell you, bitch, but, So, y'all, we have Andre out on the land where the casino is gonna be built. He's there with his goddad. His goddad is actually the mayor. Go figure, small ass goddamn Mississippi. And he's an old crooked ass mayor. I just don't like him. The actor who plays him is a phenomenal actor. But on this show, I don't like that crooked ass man. That nigga make me not like him for real, for real. Andre is the one that's actually bringing the casino to Chuckalisa. So this nigga is in deeper than what he actually made it seem. That nigga made it seem like he was taking pictures for some people that were looking at, yeah, yo, crooked ass goddamn nigga. Now, he also tells him that they don't actually need that plantation land that the brothers have. What they really need is the Pank, because the Pank is a waterfront. And if they got that, then that's going to set that bitch off. Now, I want to say I did miss a little bit. The mayor said something to the matter of he was going to offer them boys some kind of kickback or something like that. Basically, he just wants it to be fancy because they're trying to rebuild up the little town of Chuckalisa because it's hood than a motherfucker out there. It's hood as fuck. But Andre, and the mayor actually mentioned something about he's got a park or a rec center, something like that that's been built. I think it was a park, and he's naming the park after himself. Now, Andre is trying to tell him, like, look here, don't you think that'll be a bad look to some of the people in the town and, like, you know, some of these white folks or whatever out here? He tells him that, they need to keep that casino a secret because if the Bible thumpers in the neighborhood or whatnot get wind of it, they're going to end up shutting that shit down. He want that mayor is crooked. He want that casino in there so he can basically get more money in his motherfucking pocket. It's all about this here, the all fucking mighty dollar. That's what it's all about. Big L and Diamond are in the back of the club. They out there smoking a cigarette, right? Autumn ends up coming back out there. She asked one of them for a cigarette. Big L, I think he was trying to flirt on the cool. He was like, you need a ride home? The mommy gonna be all right? Diamond looks at him like, she all right? You know that nigga Diamond, he don't give a fuck. He don't goddamn play around. So he ends up giving her a little cigarette or whatever, and he ends up going and leaving. Autumn, does Diamond like Autumn? I don't know. I just get the vibe that, or you know what? That nigga probably knows she's sneaky than a motherfucker because he was in Iraq. So he can tell bullshit a mile away, right? Well, Autumn ends up getting a text message from fucking Andre, girl. First text message was like, last night was fire, with like the little fire emojis. Then this nigga gonna send her another text message with a little emoji of his face saying, have a blessed day. You gonna tell me to have a blessed day after you goddamn nutted on the phone with me, after you got off the phone with your wife and you had your goddamn wedding ring on the whole goddamn time? Nigga, don't have a blessed day, me. I'm gonna have a blessed day, but nigga, don't have a blessed day, me. Then she also gets a text, I want to say from Telephonics to tell her whoever it was, letting her know, bitch, your time is running out on this wire. In order to come pick up this money, please bring your ID down to the MoneyGram, bitch, or else you gonna lose your money. So Autumn done broke down like, fuck it, I gotta do what the fuck I gotta do. So she ends up calling Andre. She ends up meeting up with Andre at like this little hole-in-the-wall Waffle House-esque type restaurant or whatever. It's late at night, but they having waffles and then sausage and eggs with cheese and shit like that or whatever, right? So they chopping it up, and so of course she slides in questions about the casino. He's telling her that, you know, like, bitch, be quiet. Ain't nobody up in this motherfucker supposed to know about it. She like, oh, wow, you think I can't handle it? He like, no, bitch, it's confidential, incognito. Don't let nobody know about it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm trying to keep this shit cool for every goddamn body. Then it's this old school dude that's sitting at like the little bar or whatever. I love my old school people, but they know it's some goddamn time. He turned around and was like, ain't y'all a cute couple? Y'all are so goddamn cute. What the hell is y'all doing? He tells him about going up to seeing the mounds or some shit like that. Like, if you really want to get a history of Mississippi, you need to go visit the mounds. Andre said his grandmother used to take him there when he was younger, so he already know all about it, whatever, right? Then lightning strikes. Mercedes, Gidget, and Mississippi end up coming in through the door. Because as the old school is talking, telling his story, once again, you see Autumn with this goddamn PTSD flashback that she was having. And like I said, lightning struck and it broke her up out of her goddamn daydream that she was having when Mercedes, Mississippi, and Gidget came walking through the door. They come walk right in, sat right at the goddamn table they was, ordered 3 Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity specials, and tell them to put it on this goddamn nigga tab. Like, damn, bitch, you tricking in and out the club. Okay. So Andre gets up to leave. Before he leaves, Autumn tells him, like, you know, yeah, the mounds. Yeah, I'll go ahead and meet with you at the mounds or whatever it is, whatever. He's like, all right, I'll text you tomorrow. She said, okay, well, I'll reply. So they over there teasing her, whatever, about it. Like, oh, you got your little regular client, this and the other. Gidget was like, I turned my client into my boyfriend. Goddamn, my girl, Mississippi. I love me some Mississippi. M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, hump that, She said she got her 2 regulars. One is that Corbin dude that likes to get his ass beat, and another one is an anesthesiologist that likes to pay to watch her sleep. Bitch, what have I been doing my whole life? I could have been getting paid to sleep. So Corbin is out in the cotton field picking cotton. Not manually picking cotton. The niggas on some kind of rig out there picking cotton. In the middle of the field, child, Uncle Clifford walks up looking like a good old nasty Marie Antoinette, an old Victorian queen with a little humpback on the back and his little umbrella. He comes out there to the little cotton picking field because he like, nigga, I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on with this casino. Is casino coming to motherfucking Chuckalisa? What the hell is going on with it? So Corbin tells him, like, yes, they want to buy this land, you know what I'm saying? And I want to lease the land to him. I don't want to sell it so that way I can make money over time. Whoop-de-whoop, yada, 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 whatever, right? So Uncle Clifford, in his mind, is thinking that the casino is coming to Chuckalisa, and that's going to bring in more money, more tourists, more money to the paint. But as Uncle Clifford is getting excited about it, you could tell Corbin didn't want to tell him that the Pank is going to end up getting shut down when they start building this damn casino. That's what I'm thinking. You could tell because by the way he was looking when he was all excited about it, Corbin was looking like, ugh. Alright, my bad. Now Uncle Clifford does say, you know what I'm saying, you can trust me. I've been keeping your secret for this long. Apparently, that's one reason, well, the reason I think him and Uncle Clifford are so cool, because he said that Uncle Clifford was the one that kept his secret since elementary school, that he was the mother of the maid. So him and Uncle Clifford is cool, but nigga, if y'all cool like this, you should have hipped your homeboy, let him know, like, hey, look here. This is what these niggas is trying to do with the pank. And that's gonna fuck up my fantasy Fridays. You know, I'm trying to get my ass beat on Fridays. Like, what the fuck? We got Patrice in the pulpit preaching to an imaginary congregation, and she going hard at it. She going in. She giving it all. But ain't nobody in that goddamn congregation but her. And then Mercedes ends up walking in and like breaking up her little, you know, because she in there going hard. She was in the zone. So Mercedes ends up breaking it up like, look here, what's up with my 20 racks though? I'm gonna need my dinero pronto. Like, what the hell is up with it? And at first, mama like, damn, so really you want your little funky ass money back? Like, damn, what the hell? She's like, yes, mama, I'm trying to get my gym. Mama actually shows a little bit of humility about herself and was like, all right, cool, I'll cut the check for you next week. Just come holler at me. Mercedes gets happy and goes and gives her mama a hug. Hugs her from behind. The bitch don't turn around and hug her back. Girl, you better than me. I want to hug that bitch. She rude. She rude as hell. Child, we see the Snapchat with these little girls twerking in some Chuckalisa challenges, little booty shorts on Snapchat with the hashtag bad bitch party. Invited by 20 of the baddest bitches in Chuckalisa. God damn it. Mercedes is hot in the mug because them are her dancing dolls, girl. Next thing you know, she got them doing wall sits back to back against each other with their arms out, girl. Disciplining they goddamn ass. She like, look here. I'm not gonna have you little bitches out here shaking your ass and ass shaking and all this shit. Damn sure not be doing this shit no goddamn Chuckalisa challenger bullshit. What the hell is wrong with you? One little smart ass girl, Terica, the same one that had on them little booty shorts when her mom was like, why don't her mama, something about she should have on little ass booty shorts, and Mercedes was like, her mama ain't got a problem with it. So shut the hell up. Her, the little smart ass girl, Terica. She like, you be out here all on the gram with your ass out too. Mercedes is like, bitch, hold on. Difference between me and you is I get paid for mine. You do your shit for free. Bitch, where they do that at? She got up in that goddamn ass child just for Terica having a little smart ass mouth. These bitches have to do 70 toe touches. Goddamn, I used to be in cheerleading. I hated that shit. Why you think I never did toe touches in cheerleading? Bitch, I stood there and looked cute. Touching toes. I bend over and touch my toes. Gidget, Mississippi, and Mercedes, they all practicing this little routine. That's where you got one that's on top, and then you got the other one in the middle that's planked out, and then you got the one at the bottom that's holding both of them bitches up. The Holy Trinity is what they call it. Girl, they was in there going hard practicing. But goddamn Mississippi couldn't hold the shit up. She was like, oh yeah, I need a break. She got a bruise on her arm from a bitch ass baby daddy. She goes in the back, runs into Diamond. Diamond like, oh shit, what's wrong with you? She like, my motherfucking wrist hurt. Bitch fell, I'm clumsy. He knew better than that. He goes and rigs up some old home remedy of black pepper and alcohol. He said it was his granddaddy recipe. Wraps it around her wrist and tells her when you gonna stop falling. In other words, when can I turn this motherfucker cat back blue for you? Like, let me know. I will take this nigga out. You ain't said nothing but a word. Mississippi gets in the back now. She's doing like this little IG post telling everybody to come on now to the pank. It's finna be popping or whatever, right? Right as she's in the middle of doing her post, her baby starts crying. She goes and gets her baby. She asking everybody in the room to hold her baby for her so she can finish the post. Don't nobody want to hold her baby. Like, oh, bitch, I'm birth control. No, I'm good. So she ends up going and giving her baby to Autumn. Was like, look here, it's just a few minutes. I got to finish this IG post. Just hold it for me. Child, next thing you know, Autumn is holding the damn baby. Once again, this bitch with these goddamn PTSD flashbacks. She starts seeing memories of a baby and water and blood all over. I thought the bitch was finna be beloved and then throw the motherfucking baby or something. I was like, what is this bitch doing? Next thing you know, this hoe goes straight to the bar, drunk than a motherfucker. Bitch, like the white folks say, drunker than Cooter Brown, goddammit. She out there, she goes straight to the motherfucking bar. You got Mercedes, Gidget, and Mississippi. They out on the pole doing their little, you know, Holy Grail Trinity thing or whatever, right? Child, next thing you know, this drunk ass bitch Autumn walks her ass up on the stage in the middle of their fucking routine. Mercedes kind of give her this look like, bitch, what the fuck is she doing? Child, she goes, tries to get up on the pole. She's stumbling around, falling every fucking where. Then Mercedes is like, this bitch is not gonna have me out here looking stupid. Autumn goes, climbs up the pole. Mercedes goes, climbs up after her. They up there dancing, doing whatever. Autumn bitch ass falls off the fucking pole. Mercedes, being the motherfucking OG she is, goes and jumps on top of her. Starts imaginary hunching her. Like, bitch, if all else fails, bitch, we finna sex fight in this motherfucker so they can give me my goddamn money. Bitch, I got a phone bill due. She ends up saving it for their goddamn ass. The crowd goes wild. It's goddamn dollar bills y'all being thrown every motherfucking where. Afterwards, Mercedes catches this bitch backstage like, bitch, look here. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life get your goddamn drunk ass up on my motherfucking pole again, ho. You hear what the fuck I said? Bitch, I don't play that shit. You need to go home. You need to take care of yourself. Autumn is like, I don't know why you care. She's like, bitch, I don't. But what I do care about is a drunk ass bitch like you coming to get on my motherfucking pole, fucking up for me and every goddamn body else. Bitch, get your shit together. Lil Murda goes and hides that DJ Nevsky. He went and picks him up from school, right? He wants him to listen to another whack ass song that he got. DJ Nevsky like, nigga, you want some real motherfucking advice? You need some bass in that bitch, some treble, some 808, nigga. Make some of these hoes want to bounce their ass too, because the shit that you putting off is bullshit, my nigga. Andre and Autumn end up going on their date at the mounds, whatever, right? I thought it was really cute. Am I saying it right? Were they saying mounds or mountains? I don't know. Either way, whatever they were saying, y'all drop it down there below and let me know, right? Now, once again, she's trying to get more information out from him about this damn casino, whatever, right? Because, child, next thing you know, they end up talking and they flirting. Next thing you know, they in his damn hotel room and they hugging and rubbing and kissing. They about to motherfucking get it in or whatever, right? This whole time, she eyeballing this nigga laptop that he got over here on this little table, whatever, right? But she really trying to pay it off, you know, trying to get it in. Then this nigga really finna, like, they taking each other clothes off. This nigga just finna slip it in. She like, oh, nigga, condom. I was this nigga, ain't you married? Really? And you married and you just finna, whoop, just put it on up in there like it ain't nothing, right? Child. So he tells her he ain't got no condom. He gotta go get one, right? She's like, okay, well, nigga, you gotta go get that. Yo, go get that or whatever, right? So right before he leaves, she tells him, hold on, let me in your computer so I can keep this engine humming while you going. You know what I'm saying? Like a little pornographic, you know what I'm saying? Get it all like that. Child, he opens up the computer for her to get on it. He goes downstairs to the goddamn front desk. Child, he was ready for his ass. That front desk clerk was funny as hell. He was like, he asked the clerk, hey, y'all got condoms? The clerk was like, he sees the wedding ring on his hand. He was like, no. But we damn sure got some Bibles on the side of the bed for you. You need a blessing on your goddamn sinning ass. That shit was funny as hell. So this whole time that he out looking for condoms, Autumn is in his computer and she's getting all the information about the Promised Land Casino. Everything she's getting, and she's sending, I don't know if she's sending it to herself or if she's sending it to Uncle Clifford. She's just sending out shit left and right. Next thing you know, she go in this nigga gallery. What does she see? That old creepy ass stalker picture that he got of her ass in his damn computer. And this bitch is like, oh, hell no. This nigga crazy. Child. She ends up leaving the picture the picture on his computer screen. This nigga Andre come back in the room. He happy in the motherfucking bitch. He got his condoms. He about to get it in. He walking there. She gone. And he sees that picture that she left on that motherfucking computer screen. He like, oh, but yeah, you fucked up. Why do you even have that picture? And that's weird, Andre. Why do you even have that? So y'all, Patrice is meeting with members of the deacon board, all men, and the pastor. The pastor is wanting to see who is going to preach while he's going to be gone. I guess he's going to be gone for whatever amount of days, whatever. And so they're trying to get it together as to who is going to preach in his absence. And of course, Patrice is thinking that, you know, the job is going to be mine. I mean, you was flirting with me. I mean, you pulled a whole motherfucking toenail from off my eyelid. So yeah, it's going to be for me. Child, he tells her, no, you know, as a woman, you are the bomb as a treasurer, but I think you need to respect your elders. And basically tells her another deacon do wrong is going to be standing in his place preaching while he's out. And now Patrice is feeling stupid as hell because you sitting up here steady getting money from your daughter to give to the church when the church ain't got your best interest in mind. All they worried about is you doing the sneaky shit you got to do so you can get the money from your daughter. See, that ain't right. God don't like ugly. Yeah, we back at the club. Gidget and Mercedes are on stage doing their thing, their little routine or whatever, right? Next thing you know, this guy walks in scrubs and he's holding a rose. Come to find out, bitch, that's that anesthesiologist. He ends up taking Mississippi to this private room. Girl, she up there sleep like this. This nigga is, yeah, bitch, getting that good REM sleep. I mean, he is making it rain on her ass, and she, bitch, do you know how good I would sleep if I knew a motherfucker sitting up there making it rain on my ass? Bitch, you gotta be playing. But Gidget ends up getting off stage when this white dude ends up coming in. She jumps, I mean, like literally jumps off the stage and jumps right into his arms. They end up going in the back of the club. They damn near about to get it in. But then Uncle Clifford comes in and he breaks all of that shit up, right? Come to find out, that's the white boy Duffy that Uncle Clifford was waiting on to come and get all that goddamn oxy out the refrigerator. He was like, look here, nigga. I done held the shit for you. I need my money. I need you to go and get this shit on up on my refrigerator. So he pays Uncle Clifford for, you know, holding the oxy or whatever. He like, and Big L gonna help you come get that shit on up on my goddamn refrigerator. Once he gone, bitch, you get your little skinny flat ass back out of home on this goddamn stage. Bitch, I need you to make this goddamn money. So before Duffy ends up leaving, he ends up giving Gidget this bag of cocaine, girl. She first tried to lie and say that it was for Mississippi because she had just got back to work. He was like, bitch, it's for your mama. Quit goddamn playing with me. I know your mama got fucking playing with me. So Autumn goes to Uncle Clifford. She pulls up a computer screen. She shows him everything that she found out about the whole little Promised Land casino, whatever, right? So she's like, okay, I done gave you what you need. Now give me my goddamn ID. He gets ready to give her the ID. But before he does, he tells her, it's one more thing I'm going to need from you. Then next thing you know, Autumn phone rings. She looks at it and it's Andre. Now she a little freaked out because now she figured, okay, Andre must know that I was up to something because I left that picture up on his computer screen. She didn't want to answer it, but Uncle Clifford ends up snatching the phone away from her, ends up texting her, meet me up here at the Pank in the Paradise Room. The code is apples or whatever, right? So he ends up giving her phone back. But like I said, before he ends up giving her ID, he was like, it's one more thing I'm going to need from you. Child, he's in the room, in the Paradise Room. He's sitting in there. Andre ends up coming to the club. He gets to the little private door or whatever, right? And Big L is at the door. Diamond ends up leading him into the club to the little Paradise Room. And Big L, like I said, is at the door. So Big L is like, okay, what's the password? He tells him the password is apples. He goes in the room. He sees a blonde wig. He's thinking that it's Autumn. He gets ready to try to start apologizing to Autumn. Turns around and it's Uncle Clifford. And Uncle Clifford had purposely put on that wig because he wanted him to think that was goddamn Autumn. So when he has him up in that room, he's asking him, like, you know, what the hell is going on about this casino? Come to Chuckalisa, because look here. And he pulls up the computer screen, shows him everything that he found out, and he was like, look here, where the Pank at? Because unless you motherfuckers is going to build a bridge over the Pank, I don't see the Pank nowhere in this here. So Uncle Clifford lets him know, like, look here, bitch, we ain't going no goddamn where. Andre tells him, oh, yeah, it seems like you got a whole lot of roofs and your leaks in your goddamn building, and your soul may have to move eventually, daggone it. He said, well, look here, you might be right about that, but nigga, we ain't going no goddamn where. Uncle Clifford is pissed off because he really didn't get the information from him that he thought he was going to get from his ass. Mercedes gets wind of the bad bitch party on IG because she sees it all over everything. One of the strippers had it up on her phone and she had showed it to Mercedes or whatever, right? So Mercedes gets pissed. She jumps in her car. She goes to the little bad bitch party. Bitch, it's at a mansion. I'm like, this is fabulous. This is nice. But Mercedes goes in there and she shuts that shit down. It's the little girl Terica's house, right? Little girl Terica try to sneak on up out of there. She was like, how the fuck you gonna try to sneak out of here? Bitch, you live here. So like I say, Mercedes shuts the party down. She calls who I thought was Terica's mama. and was like, yeah, you here, I'm still here, I'm gonna be here till you get here. She got Terica cleaning up the house. Then she starts fussing at Terica and was like, one of these little boys will have your ass bent over, you grabbing your ankles, and then you're gonna end up on 13 and pregnant, and then what you gonna do? Terica tells her, oh, really? Well, if I end up pregnant, at least I'm gonna keep my baby, and I won't give it up like you gave me up. Bitch, I said, what? That makes sense. From when she was first practicing, like I said, what mama said, ain't she too big for them shorts? And Mercedes was like, her mama don't mind that. I was like, and then when Mercedes told her before she got on her, she was like, you know, you cute. You get it from your mama, but one of these little boys out here gonna take advantage of you, do. She was talking about her. Motherfucking epiphany, y'all. So Terica gets mad. She walks off, goes to the room because she's mad now, whatever, right? So then who I thought was the mama ends up coming back, and the mama's like, look here, or you know what? I bet that's the grandma, because she said, I promised Cortez when he died that I would take care of his daughter. Mercedes said, that's my daughter too. And she's like, well, look here, I don't want her on the team no more because she's too concerned about her body and her looks, this, that, and the other. Mercedes is like, well, that's the only time I get to see her. She's like, well, she's gonna have to focus this energy somewhere else. I'm thinking that that's probably the baby daddy mama. What y'all think? Y'all let me know. I think that's what it is. But either way it goes, she finna take her ass off that team because she doing the fucking most. Y'all, the episode ends with Autumn getting to the MoneyGram just in time to get her 9 stacks. The woman at the counter was like, girl, you got here just in time because you only had 30 more minutes until this transfer was about to expire. Here you go, Miss Savage. Have a good night. Gives her them 9 stacks just like that. She turns and she looks at the camera. And she smiles like, yeah, ho. Y'all, the episode ends from there. I was like, now. This shit got me hooked. This goddamn show got me hooked. I don't know about y'all, but the shit got me hooked. And I promise I won't have no more late reviews for y'all. But look here. This review ended up being so much longer than I wanted it to be, okay? But if it was anything that I missed, y'all already know. Drop it down below and let me know. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And your Auntie Mo, we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.